MG Styles, welcome. How you doing? Hey, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. It's story time, everybody. You know what time it is.
Story time.
I sent you an invite. You should see it. How you doing? Facebook. How you doing? YouTube. Instagram. How y'all doing? It's story time, y'all. You should see an invite on Instagram. Let me know if you see it. You see the invite on Instagram? Or send me a request, Marcia. Send me a request, okay?
On Instagram?
Send me
so you want me to come off my live? All right, I'm going to come off my live.
Stay here. But on the second device, send me a request on Instagram.
You got to, I'm on live now. Are you on my Marcia? Marie, Marcia Marie 238.
Hi there, how y'all doing? I did, yes. Send me a request on. Are you able to do both at the same time?
Yeah, but I don't see you on my live on IG.
Okay, I just sent you a request. Look for Shell Crystal. I'm there. I'm up. I'm live.
You're on your live or my live?
I'm on mine.
Oh, you're on yours. So you want me to go on your live?
Right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Good evening. Welcome to Storytime. We are excited to have you here again today. Today, we got another good one for you. You know, we start out with that song, It's My Time to Shine, because the idea is to allow each of the individuals that come on our program to shine. The idea is to allow you to find out who they are, what they do, and what they have overcome, and just hear their life story as much as we can do in an hour's time. You know, and today I'm so excited to have Marcia Marie, aka the Dragonfly, you know, and we definitely are excited to have her here. She goes by Dragonfly Marcia. I gotta get it right. I gotta make sure I got it right. And we want to make sure that y'all know who she is. We are not only here on Instagram, but we're also over here on YouTube. For those of you who are on YouTube, we want to welcome you to join us over there as well. All right. So this young lady today, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you to meet her. When she told me her story, I was amazed. I was truly amazed. And it's just unbelievable. So I can't wait for you to hear it too. I want to say, well, yeah, I see you came in. Turn that second device down. All you need is one and it'll come on.
Is that better?
Yes. I don't see you on IG though.
You know, oh, you know why? I have to turn the camera on.
There she go, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. If it spins and if we need to come over, if we need to cut it off, if it doesn't work, it's cool. I'll let everybody know. So there we go. So,
okay,
ladies and gentlemen, I want.
Now.
Okay, so I'm echoing. Can you?
Are you still echoing?
On one of them?
Are you still echoing?
I can hear myself. Okay, it went away. Perfect. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Marcia Marie, and we want to make sure that if you've never heard of her before, that you find out who she is. She's a poet. She's an author. She's a chemist. She's an entrepreneur. She's also a COVID compliance officer for television and film production. She's a natural healing advocate as well. Good evening, Marcia. Are you with me?
Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody.
Listen, I'm so excited to have you here tonight. I need you to turn the volume off on one of your devices.
I am trying. Turn it off. I tried to even mute it. Is that better?
Yeah. It might be that I might have to mute, because now I don't hear nothing. So that's perfect. When you say something.
Okay. Is that better?
Yes, 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 yes.
Because I
So
still
listen,
hear the echo on my end.
right, right, perfect, perfect. So tell us a little bit about who Marcia Marie is. Before I get into the bio, before I get into your businesses, before I get into all those things, I like to start out by talking about who was the little girl, Marcia Marie. Who's Marcia Marie? Where is she from? Tell us a little bit about your background and where you from.
So I am Marcia Marie Moore. I am from originally from Brooklyn, New York, raised in Philadelphia. My father is from Jamaica. My mother is American. So I grew up in the Philadelphia public school system. I went to Philadelphia High School for Girls and graduated from Delaware Valley College with a bachelor's degree in science.
Wow,
Um,
I didn't know you from Brooklyn. Come down a little bit on IG. The top of your head is cut off on IG. Come down. There you go. Perfect, perfect. I didn't know you were from Brooklyn. Oh my goodness. I always do this when I get a New York person. I always bring up my little New York signs, my New York signs. I even got a little Brooklyn sign too, you know. But listen, what part of Brooklyn?
Flatbush.
Oh wow. I moved from right there up the street from
Better?
Erasmus High School.
Does it sound better this way?
Uh-huh, you're fine. I moved from right
Oh,
over there by
perfect.
Church and Ocean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right
Erasmus
off
High
of
School,
Utica
Prospect
and
Park.
Rutland.
But I'm originally from Harlem, though. I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm from Harlem, Wagner Project, 125th between First and Second, and then I moved to Hollis Queen. Brooklyn was like the latter part, just before I moved here. But that's exciting. So you reside where now?
Now I'm in the Philadelphia, South Jersey area.
Okay. So when did you move there?
About the Jersey side about 13 years ago.
Okay. So they're saying they can't hear you over there, and you can't hear anything on IG. IG. Here's what I want you to do. If you
Can
can't
they
hear,
hear me on IG now?
they should be able to hear your IG now. That should be good, and there's no echo, so that should be perfect. So
Okay, so I needed the earpiece.
uh-huh. So that should be perfect. So can you hear her now? Let us know. So you are now in that area. Tell us about the move. When did you go from New York and when did you get there?
So I was raised pretty much in Philly. I moved from New York when I was a baby. So I was about 2 years old. So most of my raising was in Philadelphia. We did go to New York often to travel to visit family. I had a lot of family there from my dad's side, and we have a big family and we're pretty close. So we would go often, but most of my life was raised in Philadelphia. And after I got sick, which we'll talk into later, which has to do with my career, I ended up moving to New Jersey after my divorce to raise my kids in like a better school district and just have a better atmosphere for them growing up.
Wow. Wow. So do me a favor. When I'm talking, mute your mic so I won't echo because I think when I'm talking, just mute for me if you can. So
Okay.
let me ask you a question. Um, Married with children. How many children do you have?
So I'm actually divorced. Um, Divorced probably over 13 years. I have three boys, three sons that I birthed, and two others that I raised. So I raised a total of five boys. So my youngest are 20. I have twins.
Oh wow.
And my oldest that I birthed will be 24 tomorrow. So shout out, Janai, for your birthday.
Oh wow.
And my oldest bonus child, he'll be 30 this month. This month.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So, Dig, just let me know if that's a little better the way I got it now. Keep me posted and let me know. So, you mentioned when you got sick. So, tell me about that situation. So, you were living in New York, you raised a family, and what happened?
So I was living in Philadelphia when I was married. I was a forensic scientist. So forensic scientist for the city of Philadelphia. Before that, with my chemistry degree, I worked for pharmaceuticals and I did quality assurance and quality control. So I've been doing that since 2000, over 20 years. And 2004, I started as a forensic scientist. I rose the ranks. I was certified in everything as a bench chemist except for gunshot residue. So I ran the fire debris lab, I ran the arson lab. I also was the head scientist for sexual assaults and homicides. So I had also created a program to bridge with the homicide department and the fire department on better evidence collection. And I also worked on as a supervisor for a cold case project with the homicide department. So I did a lot. Ended up rupturing a disc in my neck. It took me out of work. Within 3 years, I developed lupus and MS symptoms. And over a 10-year period, it took me 10 years to get well. 7 years, I was bedridden, almost 4 on a walker and cane.
Wow, wow. So oops upside my head, dropping everything, trying to get the sound better. Let me know if that sound is better. You guys, let me know if it's better, because I definitely want it to be right. I can always edit out that part so y'all will see me bumping my head. So man, oh man, oh man. It's so exciting. When I think of forensics, I think of CSI and those shows on TV where they're going and they're looking at the bodies. And that's what I think about. I actually went to a forensics lab once. No. I went
What
to
state? What
it was
state?
in North Carolina, right here, because
Okay.
when my daughter was being recruited for basketball, it was St. Andrews College. They had a forensics lab, and it was so fascinating to go in there and see all that stuff. And my daughter loves CSI, so it was perfect. So that was a dream come true for her. So that was good. What was the most exciting thing? What made you get into chemistry like that?
So I was around 11 years old. My uncle in New York worked for the Coca-Cola company. He helped develop the syrups. So I would go on tour and visit the Coca-Cola lab and visit him. And I just fell in love with science. And then I always had a heart to help people. So I actually wanted to cure people of sickness and disease since I was about 11 or 12 years old.
All right. Okay. So let me ask a question. Beauty on duty. Can you hear me? Please tell me. Can you hear me? Because I see the eyes. She got all eyes. That's the Bronx for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Bronx do. You know what I'm saying? People from Brooklyn don't be doing stuff like that. That would be the Bronx over there by the zoo somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. We're gonna let that slide, Beauty. Hey, Purpose Images. Listen, all y'all, we have Maria here. I like to call you. What should I call you in short? Marcia, Marie, what should I call you?
So you can either call me Marcia, or if it's easier, you can just say Marcy. That's fine.
Okay. Elevate with Vern. Let me know how I sound, please. Let me know how I sound, because I think Beauty messing with me. She read my lips. She said, you know what? That's the Bronx for you. I'm telling you. So you actually started a couple of companies. So you got sick, but I want to go back to how you got sick, because when you told me earlier you were sick, so you were bedridden or you couldn't walk. Take us back there, because before people really understand your passion and how you started the Edicure and all these other things, they really have to understand your limitations and restrictions and what happened.
Yes, ma'am. So 2007, I was ripping up carpet. So I injured my neck. I believe from the constant bending my neck down, typing, looking at evidence in a microscope, the disc just eventually pushed out and ruptured. So in 2010, the disc ruptured and took me out of work. When it ruptured, I was paralyzed on my right side. So they didn't know if it was a stroke or what had happened. And then they realized when they took a scan that my disc had ruptured. So after the paralysis, I just kind of never really got better. It was like so much chronic pain that I had to stop working. And then I moved to New Jersey. I was already divorced by that time. And it was a little hard because my boys might have been 5 and 9 at the time, and they had to help dress me. They had to help, get
Hold
stuff
on.
like my.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Keep talking. You're not going to see me for a second, because I'm trying to get
Okay.
the sound right because of what they're telling me. So go ahead, keep talking.
So, it would be hard because, um, just to be in chronic pain all the time, not being able to move. So the kids had to dress me at some points. I had family members help bring food, and they would help to try to feed me, dress me. It was a lot. It was very hard. And getting poked and prodded, tested, it took them 3.5 years before they even figured out what's really wrong with me in terms of the autoimmune that had developed.
Wow.
So I had every test under the sun, accused that was it all in my head, because some tests would come out normal. And then over time, constantly not being able to move, chronic pain, lupus flare-ups feel like a total body burn. And in that total body burn, you have chronic fatigue, mental fog, you have joint pain, and chronic fatigue is, I don't care how much sleep you get, you feel very tired and you don't have the energy, you're lethargic. So that's what makes you bedridden. And then for the MS, after I got healed from the neck, I started in aquatherapy. I started to be able to walk again. The problem is, every time I would have a flare-up, I would have to learn how to walk all over again.
Wow.
The flare-ups started to become so frequent and last so long, the bedridden became over years.
So while you were laying in the bed, and let me know if y'all can hear me now, because I changed my sound around. So let me know if that's better, okay? Diggs, elevate, beauty. Can you hear my voice? Can you hear the words coming out of my mouth? Please tell me if you did. Because I don't know. I never had nobody tell me they can't hear me at all. That's something.
Probably on IG, because I'm on my earpiece, which is coming from the phone on StreamYard.
But they said they can hear you. They can't hear me.
Yeah, because I'm talking through my phone. But I can hear you in my earpiece.
Okay.
So on IG on the other phone.
Okay. Okay.
But when I took it off, that's when you heard that loud echo.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I'm trying to think. Because before I go any further, I need to fix that. I need to know how.
I can just take this out and then I'll have to pause.
No, what I can do is I can tell everybody over here they can meet us over there on IG, because you have more people on IG. It says it sounds distorted. Mine sounds distorted. So
yeah, because it's like an echo.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know where the echo is coming from. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So now it's a bad echo.
Let me try to end this. I'm gonna try to
And
end
I
this
have
StreamYard over here, because I can upload it.